I am live. Good morning, everybody. I had some free moments, so I figured I would pop on here. I went downstairs and I looked around in my basement. I wanted to get down into my freezers and see if I had room for some whole chickens. Hey, Firefly. So I did that. I don't have a whole lot of room, but I do have a lot in other freezers. I got to just kind of move things around. Then I did a whole video tour of my mess. It's uploading now. Well, it's not uploading now. Look at my wings. Sorry, guys. It's not uploading. I just put it together and it's scheduled. It's in the queue on my files to go in a few days. I got other ones to put first. Went out to the greenhouse, opened that up. Checked the, everything else. Picked a big tomato that was turning red so I can let it finish in here because it's a purple Cherokee and I've never had one. And the one that I had growing, getting red, 3 of them now on the same plant got eaten by chipmunks. So now that this one's turning red, I pulled it and it's going to finish getting red in the windowsill. Cleaned my whole desk off. That's all done. I edited, put together a video that we did yesterday where we went out and about, stopped everywhere. So I did that. And it was raining this morning. So I just did stuff around here. I took out some bacon from the farmer's market that we went to, this farmer's place. So we're going to have breakfast for dinner. I'm making, oh my God. We're going to make scrambled eggs with some of their fresh eggs that we bought. Some bacon that we bought from there. Hey, JB and Walter, and Ocean ran high, and Firefly. And so I had some sausage patties that have been in there for quite a while. I'm just using everything up, having a nice egg and bacon and sausage dinner for tonight. Make up a big batch of scrambled eggs. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's Monday, guys. Look at me. Don't mind all the wings. I got all the wings flying. I just got up and started doing stuff. I saw Trust Live a little. I was there for a little bit, and then he ended that. So I went and did some things. So I figured, you know what? I have a few minutes now. I'm trying to go easy. I got stung multiple times on both legs yesterday. One of the raised beds. We were trying to go. Chris had an idea because I have that white netting to put over for the broccoli and lettuces when I plant them. And he had an old canopy frame, just the frame. So we brought it over and we were going to put it over the bed, see how big it was over the bed so we could just drape the whole netting over that. And I happened to step behind near the house at the raised bed, and they had built a nest of bees under the raised bed in the black fabricing at the bottom. Hey, Pepper Steading. You're almost to California. Woo-hoo. And I stepped down next to the raised bed, and there was a whole beehive of yellow jackets or hornets or something. So I got stung repeatedly on both legs, right on my thighs and my knees. Let's just say that was the end of that, because I was also trying to cook burgers on the grill. So Chris ran down to the store to get the spray because I was covered. I'm 50. I've never gotten stung by a bee till this year. I got stung twice on the foot now. When walking in the grass, they're eating there's little white grassy flowers so I stepped on them. So I got stung on the bottoms of my feet the first 2 times. And hey, Stealing Tree. Yesterday, Three, at least three on each leg. It stung so bad. I just was done. I said, Chris, I'm done. And then he's trying to spray the nest while I'm outside cooking the burgers. I said, wait till I'm done and I'm in the house. Because when they get sprayed, they're going to go all over to get away. And I don't want to be out there. It's right by the door to go in the house, in the back door. I don't want them coming in the house. So that was traumatic because it was all at once. My legs swelled up. I'm not allergic, thank God. At least I know. Found out at the age of 50. I'm not allergic. But yeah, it was painful. It's still painful now. Couldn't even have a blanket on it. Hey, Sandra Moody. You watched my burger vid? Yeah, we made more burgers yesterday. That was an older one from a few days ago, last weekend. Oh, he got you. Did he get back to you, Steel and Tree? What's everybody up to today? It's finally nice. It's 72. I got all the windows open, no air conditioners running. Cleaned my desk off. Cleaned some of the table off. Did a video downstairs. Get to see my mess down there, guys. It happens every year like that. We kind of just bring stuff down because we know in the winter we're going to be stuck inside, so we can organize then, you know. Hey, Joe Morgan. Oh, he's going back out there to spray tonight because I went out there and I saw a few more things flying around down there. So he's going to have to spray again. I cannot be working out there with bees. And I damn sure am not going to lay a whole... I think, okay, so my netting is 9 by something. And I think having the canopy raises it too high. We're wasting too much of the netting. I think I need to do individual box by individual box because I don't have to go that high for the broccoli. The broccoli only gets so high. I don't need to go way, way up like the canopy would be. So that would be wasting netting that I could use on several more raised beds. Just, you know, so I don't think I'm going to do that frame. It was a good idea, much easier, but I'd be wasting so much netting space. Oh, okay, good. So how's everybody? What have you all been up to? Steading's almost in California. Shorts weather out there, I bet. Really shorts weather. Do you get to stop Steading and go like to a nice beach or anything? Or no? You just straight work? Yeah, I can lower the frame, I know. But I have my cattle panel up on that bed and I just threw cucumbers in. So I don't know. We're still working on it. I mean, I do have to get the broccoli in soon. They're about this tall, thin, so I got to get them in the raised bed soon. It only covers the 4x8 and half of a 4x4 and then another 4x4. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of like doing them, but I like the idea of walking in and not only having to lift one side up and walk in and just do everything I got to do. So it being tall like me. Oh, all right. That's good, Joe. At least he's okay. Steele had to work late last night. Oh. Well, at least your bills are getting paid, dude. Think of it that way for right now. You know, I know we're the same over here. We don't get much done. Yesterday, we had all these grand plans to finish the raised beds and get them covered and fill the ones in the greenhouse, and we never got to it. It was so hot. And we went out in the morning and did a Home Depot run. Then we came back and it was just so hot. I couldn't have him doing that. So then we went back out because I needed to return the glass milk jug and pick up another chocolate milk for Chris and get some more of their beef patties from this farm stand from the farmer's place. And we just stopped and had an ice cream and sat with the cows, and it's all in a video, our next out and about video. It's a little bit of everything. It was nice. It was nice. It was really hot. We don't have air conditioning in the car, so we came back, and neither one of us, when I started cooking, he brought that frame out, and then that's when the bee sting happened, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. So I came in, we ate, and I just laid down and rested my legs with some ice packs. Hey, Shift Kicker. And Sandra Moody. And oh yeah, that's true, Steel and Tree. When I thought of doing the flea markets around here, I had the same thought going through my head. Didn't want to waste time that I couldn't always be there. So I just came in and I watched a movie with John Travolta. He was a race car driver, and his son was a race car driver. I like anything with John Travolta in it. I didn't really care for like the Pulp Fiction series or whatever he was in with that, but I liked Michael, where he was the angel, and I love Grease is my favorite. I just like John Travolta's acting. So I just watched TV. He watched videos and rolled cigarettes, and he worked enough Saturday between working outside, because he didn't have to work his job Saturday. So we did a lot Saturday. But we did restock our peat moss and our soils, our potting mixes that I wanted to get. I have to top some of the beds off, and I don't know what we have for compost in the back. So we'll see. But I still wanted to have more for the next year to get started. I did grow some stuff. I started stuff in my green stock planters. Those are outside. So there's a video on that. I did cut off some runners of the strawberries, but I don't think they're going to take. I honestly don't think they're going to take. They don't look like they took. So I might pull those out. It was just the two bottom rows of the green stock planter. Then I put peas at the top that I had germinated, and radishes. I skipped a row, and then I did radishes around. And then I did 2 rows of the strawberries that I cut off the runners, but I don't think they're going to take. These barbecue meatballs Loretta sent are the best thing about my day. They rock. Ooh. The times I've been there, it's been so hot, no one comes out. It's costing more than I'm bringing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I totally get it, because I had thought about doing a flea market years ago, and I just couldn't justify paying every week if I wasn't always going to be able to be there. And I've learned that I can't try to live by a massive schedule. It just doesn't work. Not now, not anymore. That's why these lives are so sporadic, because I just never know. I was just in the middle of watching TJ's. I have it paused. I got to finish it. The gist of it that I got so far is she's changing her channel, kind of, and that's awesome. I don't feel like we have to be stuck in a certain way, and I think that's why I did my channel the way I did, just Lazarus Homestead, a little bit of everything. I literally say that in my about section, because I never know what I'm going to be doing. You know, 1 minute I could be making a recipe, 1 minute I could be cleaning, 1 minute I could be going shopping. So I don't want to be stuck in one specific thing. And It just takes longer for other people to realize what works best for them. She's had a great channel. Great channel. I've learned a lot from her. But I think they're realizing, that from I seen her other videos where people were making comments about things, and you have to remember when you're a YouTube creator. This is what I learned from everybody on here, just watching what they're going through. Pretty much people don't realize we have lives off of YouTube. So I felt like with me, just incorporate it all. You get to see a little bit of what we're doing. We're boring. I feel like we're boring. I'm not a flashy person. I don't go out up to parties. I don't go shopping all the time for things, and I'm kind of boring, I feel. But and you don't have to stick to one thing all the time. And I think when you start YouTube, people think you got to stick to one thing, and that's not me. I never know what I'm doing from 1 minute to the next. I don't. The prepper channels are in the middle of identity crisis, so don't worry. You guys are good people. Oh, I'm not worried. Not at all. And there's only so much you can talk about with prepping. Everybody's doing it. I've learned so much from all the channels. TJ Preps, that medical kit, that I still go back to that black case she has that she put all her stuff in. If she ever had to bug out really fast, that was brilliant idea. Brilliant idea, because she had everything she knew she would need if she had to go bug out and live out like by a campfire or something. She had dish soap. She had everything she knew she would need. And that is ingenious. Ingenious. I mean, perfect. But she doesn't need, no, her and anybody else doesn't need to be defined by that one thing, I don't think. She's more than just that. She has a home life with her husband. She goes places to visit and travel, like on vacations. It's not always just about prepping. It'll burn you out if you just constantly. And if people want to see just prepping, they can bounce around to different channels and see it. TJ puts out great information. She really does. Lake Fairy has some of the funniest things. I get to watch some of her stuff. It shows she's a real person, by showing a lot of different things. So that's what I like. I love recipes. I like to watch recipe channels. A lot of my favorite channels are just strictly recipes. Some people like to watch the hauls, the grocery store hauls, which I'm learning now. When you get monetized, if you take a grocery store haul, I'm pretty sure you can, and you show it, you can write that receipt. You can add that to your taxes. And I didn't think of all that. So I've been saving all my receipts for when I do decide I want to get monetized. I'm getting there. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. And everybody keeps telling me, well, you know what? They're going to put ads anyway. So why not get monetized? And that's true. So I may do it. I'm still undecided, but I'm keeping all my receipts so that when I do videos, like my canner, I did a canning video unboxing. I can use that receipt and I can claim it on my taxes. Stealing tree. I do too, Firefly. I fly by the seat of my pants, and I can't be tied down to just one thing. I'm so boring. My cat sleeps for. I know, me too. Oh. Whenever I keep my tripod right here. This is my camera that I video record, and every day I take it with me when I go outside in case there's something I see that is interesting. So Eric needs a comedy channel. Oh, that would be awesome. Awesome. I took out of the freezer all the rotisserie pieces of chicken that I had bought a couple weeks ago and separated. Excuse me, I think I have a piece of hair down there. And I bagged up because I don't want to waste it. But I took it all out because I've been in the mood for rotisserie chicken. So it's thawing out on the counter, but that'll be probably for tomorrow. Tonight we're having the eggs and sausage and bacon. Nice thick bacon from the farmer. I've always had store-bought bacon, so this is going to be good. I've just been kind of walking around, seeing what I needed downstairs and what I have to use up and rotate out, and got my recipe folder right here, which I got to go through and separate into the other folders, so I can kind of start some new recipes and get some more videos made for that. Yeah. I had a lot of different ideas. Like there's a Shirley Temple cake. There really is one I keep coming back to. Let me see if I can find it. I keep thinking about it. Last night I was in the mood for Olive Garden, guys. Oh. All right, so there's two recipes. There's the Memorial Day Dream Bars that I wanted to make from Whippoorwill Holler. And then the strawberry shortcake ice cream cake. And you use freeze-dried strawberries, which I have, you know me. And you grind them up, and it's the topping for the cake. I need 5.5 cups of vanilla ice cream and 4 cups of strawberry ice cream. And then the golden sandwich, the golden Oreos, which I have in there. I got to use them. So I'm thinking I might make that cake. Oh my God, it looks so good. Oh, yeah. Hey, Rubberneck. Yep, breakfast for dinner today. I got farm fresh eggs, farm fresh bacon, some sausage patties that have been in my freezer that I need to use up. I don't think I'll be doing a tater tots and Kool-Aid video. I don't drink Kool-Aid. We don't drink Kool-Aid here. I am going to make the ice cream cake, I think. I think I'm going to do that soon. I got to clear out a space for stuff, though. Trying to get the kids to eat some of the stuff that's in the upstairs freezer that's open, bags of steak fries and chicken, popcorn chicken, and stuff that's been sitting in there. We need to get it used up. So maybe tomorrow night it'll be a clean the freezer night and just warm up, cook everything that's in there. Fries, chicken tenders, everything that's in there that needs to get eaten up. Yeah, breakfast is good anytime. So I'm going to do that. Just relax too today. I finally got my green stock planters out of here, and I got you can see the other shelf sitting here. I have to keep moving it so Chris can get in his closet, but that's going out on the porch when my onions are ready to cure. Right now I just have small amounts of onions, but when the big harvest comes, I got to get that out there. So I got to clean the porch off. I do have tater tots, Steel and Tree. I do. That sounds like movie food and freezer. Have you used the outdoor movie thing? We tried, and then it rained, so I had to take it down. We haven't done the movie thing outside yet. It just seems like nobody wants to do anything. They all want to stay in the house. Me and Chris went in the pool the other day, and me and the girls went in the pool the other day. But Sierra's upset with her friend right now, so who knows when they'll get together again. Maybe when it gets cooler, we'll do a movie night out there. I don't know. I do have to get down in that basement and start organizing because I need to wrap Christmas presents, and I need my drop table, and it's covered right now. And I do have buckets and buckets that I need to label. I printed them all out. They're down there. I just haven't gone down there and labeled them. And I do have to go through my buckets because I need to see what's left in some of these buckets and consolidate some. Hey, Miss Sharon. Hi. Yep, Sam. They had a little bit of a tiff yesterday. And it was funny because I was watching, she was here for the day. Her mom went to go see Tesla in concert at the Indian Ranch place here where they do concerts, and Tesla was playing. So she'd asked me like a week ago if she could stay, and I'm like, yeah. So I left. Sam came and I left to go to Home Depot, and then we, got back, and then we left again to go to the farmer's thing. And when we got back, she was wandering out on the porch because Sarah was mad at her. She had done something and Sarah was a little mad. And so she didn't want to stay anymore. So her mom was still at the concert, but her landlord lives in the building, and it's her and her landlord. They had like family. So we brought her back home. Steal a tree. So yeah, today's just kind of a I don't know day. I did a few things. I keep looking around and say, oh, I should do this. I did clean off my desk. That was a major thing. It's all cleaned off. Hey, Ark Wildman. Hey, Smiles. How are you, honey? So I figured I'd just pop on. I had nothing else to majorly do. My laundry's all caught up. Whoa, let's see. I keep thinking it's like the 8th or something because Chris's truck's got to go in to get his tires done. I got this whole week of nothing planned. Brockton's birthday is Saturday at my son's house. And next week on the Monday night, we're going to drop off his truck. And Eric, the twins' dad, is coming to take them till from the 8th to about the 14th, 13th or 14th. So I'll have that whole week off. And then, so Tuesday is his truck getting work, his new tires. Wednesday, I'm watching Emmett. Then nothing, and no kids home. And then Sunday the 14th, me and Chris are going to take a ride to Hampton Beach. Just the two of us. The kids will be coming home that day. So he don't know what time he'll be dropping them off in the afternoon. So they can stay for a few hours until we don't stay overnight. We're just going for the day. And then a couple of appointments in the next 2 weeks with fillings and things for the kids. And then school starts at the end of the month. So what do you guys all do? Do you have any major plans coming up, like trips or anything, or beach days? Or me and Chris haven't gone to the beach together alone since 2015. I can't believe it's been that long. I'll show you what we got because he wants to get another one. Let me get it. Just hope I don't drop it. He would be so mad at me if I drop it. So when we went to Hampton Beach, they have all these little pop-up stands. You can get little jewelry. And the first year we went, we each got a starfish necklace. It's hanging up in my rearview mirror. The next time we went, we got it's a husband and wife necklace, and the heart was broken in the half or whatever, and one said one and one said the other. But we got this starfish painted in 2015. It's literally a big starfish. And so I keep it on this little stand in the bathroom on my grandfather's hutch. It needs to be dusted off, but so he wants to get another one with a new date. And he seems to think that same stand will be there, but people's stands pop and change every year, and we haven't, like I said, it's been 2015. So yeah, and it'd be nice just to go, me and him, go have a nice seafood dinner, because I'm dying to have lobster, which I know I shouldn't, or scallops, something healthy, and maybe tried some grilled scallops or baked scallops. I've never really had baked scallops. I think I'm going to try that. but just me and him walked the beach, you know. We went when we first got together, and we literally had maybe like $60 to our name. We had no money. We were just started dating the very first time. So I think, yeah. Isn't that pretty? We chose that. It needs a good dusting. It's got a lot of dust on it, but isn't that pretty? Yeah. So he wants to get another one to add to the shelf. He's sappy too. Believe it or not, I think he's more sappy than me. I'm not that sappy and sentimental and all that. He seems to be. The Brimfield Flea Markets, that's where we just were for the fireworks. That's where it was, the Brimfield Flea Market in one of the fields. We're about 20 minutes from there. 25, 30 maybe. If that. I wouldn't say more than 30 minutes. It's literally right up the road from my son's house, so we met there. Yep. Do you go there, Steel and Tree? If you do, you need to tell us. We'll meet up one time. It's a zoo there. Nobody likes when the flea market comes because you cannot get anywhere on that highway. I mean, and all the hotels are booked from Sturbridge to Auburn to out to Worcester. I mean, it is a zoo madhouse. We all avoid Route 20 when the Brimfield Flea Market comes 3 times a year. They come. I went once a few years ago. He used to do portering there when he was younger. Chris did, because you could make good money portering. And my sister had her coffee truck there a few times. But yeah, it gets mad busy out there. Thank God I don't live in that area, and the traffic don't affect me much over here because I take all back roads to my mother's house, and it's the highways that are, because Route 20, the Mass Pike is all right there. Do you go to that flea market? I went once, walked around. I like the food trucks. Sausage and peppers, and oh my God. I went just for the food. I did pick up a few things. Barbecue meatballs. Were they hard? I did meatballs. I pressure canned meatballs from a Sutton's Days video recipe that she did, and I didn't like them. But they were plain. There was no barbecue. I'm gonna have to ask her for that. I'm gonna have to ask her. I'm gonna shoot her an email right now because I don't have any notes started. I don't want to have my desk full of notes again. Let's see. I have her email right here. All right. Sent her an email. I just sent her an email. 3 to 5 hours. Well, if you ever come out that way, let me know. Me and Chris will meet up with you. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. It's too far to drive. Yeah, I know. After my shower here in a few, this will be my. Oh, wow. 6 loads of laundry. Oh. That'd be worth trying. Because I did not like because you can't put a filler. You can't put breadcrumbs and stuff through the canner. So I just didn't like the ones the recipe I got from Sutton's Days. I ended up dumping them all. They were one of the first things I canned, first few things, and I dumped them all. I knew we would never eat them. But I made a lot, so this time I would try just like one couple jars. I would make you dinner in a heartbeat. Stealing tree. I would do that. Ask Stedding. He gets frustrated with me because I'm always trying to feed him. Try, and then I try to send him back with so much stuff. I probably want to load up your vehicle too and send you back with stuff. Just how we are over here. We just like to send you off back with stuff. My thought is, I know what makes my days go by easier. And if I don't have to do or go get something, so I like to do the same for people. Stock them up with whatever they need so they don't have to worry about things for a while. Well, I would, if she sends it to me, then I'm going to try it. I would love, remember the box that I still down on the shelf, the packets of the pouches of meatballs that I bought that stay on the shelf for over 2 years. We got to start eating those up. That bee sting is itching. Oh God. Yeah, maybe that'll be another. I'll use those up. Do a video on cooking with those. Yeah. Kids might use them for school meals this year. It's quick and easy, and Todd can just rip one open when he's got to take, his lunchtime for school. That's a good idea. They were soft. Oh, yeah. The ones that I had were hard. I did not like them. I just didn't like them. Not everything that we find on like, so I love Sutton's Days. I've used her goulash recipe and a lot of other things, but that one just I particularly didn't like it. Orzo, spinach, and feta. The neighbor across the street that brought wood over this past weekend, he asked if I liked peaches, but I can't eat peaches. My throat closes. The fresh ones, I can eat them canned, just not fresh. But the spinach, I've never made orzo either. I got to make that. I've never done that. Gabapentin is kicking. Oh, all right. Well, you have a good day, Steele. I've already been on 37 minutes. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know I got so much to do in the house and I just don't know what to do with myself. Oh, I did go down. I don't have many spots that I could throw because I wanted to go get some whole chickens at BJ's tomorrow. They have the best bang for your buck for the whole chickens. Some of these stores around here are charging $15 for a Purdue chicken that's not very big. And BJ's has it for $10 for a nice big plump chicken. And I wanted to get a bunch to stick in the freezer so that I can use them in my rotisserie this winter. But I realized I don't have that much space. I'd have to put them in other freezers, like my pork freezer. I might go and get like 2 or 3. Make that pretzel thing. I don't know. I don't know. Chris can't I don't know. I really want to make that strawberry ice cream thing. I might do that. I got to try new things. I need some more video content. Yeah. BK was at DMV. I don't know what's BK. Is that Burger King? I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I was listening to Crazy Irish. She's got a lot going on with that house. That's a lot. But once they fix it, it'll be perfect, I wonder if she realized it before going in there, if I didn't hear any of that, but if she knew a lot of what was going to be needed, because it seems like it's just, but as she goes through things, she's going to find it out. That's pretty much how. I wonder when the last time things were done in there, but it makes for good video content and good. She'll make it her own, which is going to be great, you know? So that's nice. I hope she does some videos. I'd love to see it. Miss Sharon. I know. I got that bottle of grape juice over there. I might work on that this week or when the kids are gone. I don't know. We'll see. I got plenty of time. So I still have a lot of jam on the shelves that I bought from the stores. So I don't need to do it right now, but I do want to get it done. So I might get that done so I can get it off the table with all my jars. And then I have 2 boxes of rice pilaf that I got to put in jars and get done. She asked if she can help me. I asked her how much the bags of potatoes are. She said too much. I don't know, Miss Sharon. I don't know because I don't know. Put together those jar handle things I got you. Oh, yeah. I do have to clean that shelf off. That's where they're sitting. I kind of want to do that like when I can't go outside, you know? Like there's stuff I can do outside today. I was thinking of grabbing some of those metal T-posts out of the shed and taking the post hole digger and putting them in the raised beds that I want to get done. Because Chris just, we couldn't get to it. It was too hot this weekend, and seems like it's nice weather that you can do stuff on during the week, but then during the weekend it's blazing hot. Thursday is supposed to be in the 90s again. All right, honey, have a good rest, Still and Tree. Hey, Muddy Kitty. Boy, my bug bite, my bee sting. I'm getting hungry. Getting hungry. So I'll probably get off here and go get something to eat. $3.48 a gallon. Wow. I know Chris was, when we were out, he was saying he saw the sign for one of the Cumberland farms. It was pretty low. It was 417, I think, or 420, and he was all excited because that's low right now out here, 420. Yeah. Once we get his tires next week, that hurdle is out of the way. He's getting his stick. He's supposed to get his sticker in October. So I know he's going to need a catalytic converter, and that's over $2,000. But in 3 years, he won't need to worry about that when with emissions. So we're trying to just kind of hold off. And like my son said, just if they fail it, drive around with a rejection. All you do is go to work and back, or just don't even go for a sticker. Just drive it the way it is, and they don't really notice you anymore for stickers. At least if you don't go and just keep it with the number on there, you could just say, oh, I forgot. I've been so busy, I just totally forgot to stop, and I will. They'll let you go, and then hey, Moonlight. I know, right? 3.48. It is pretty bad when you think that's cheap. I remember when it was like $1.69 a gallon. It was 115 here last week. My fruit trees all but oh, that's sad. That's why I ordered the shade cloth, and I'm gonna put that over. Nice to see you, Moonlight. I hope things are going well. I love having the windows open. Oh my God. I love having the windows open. There was a lot of cat dust balls over here by where I had my green stock planters sitting. So when we took those out, there was dust balls everywhere of cat hair. We had to clean all that. Yeah, I got the shade cloth coming. It's coming. Where did I order it from? Home Depot. I think a lot of my stuff's coming Wednesday that I ordered. A lot of it's Christmas presents. I gotta go downstairs actually and see if all the pieces are there for her desk so I can, if there's not, I gotta get them. But if it is, I can package it up and wrap it. Yeah, I'm getting a shade cloth for next year's gardening. I already have them coming in. And so my son was selling his bunk bed set. It's a metal frame and it's got the metal slats. And I looked at it and I'm like, that is what I want to do. I want to get a metal frame with metal slats high off the ground so that I could put all my buckets on there to grow next year. And then Chris can weed whack underneath and there's no crazy grass growing in between everything. It would have to be high enough so that he could get in there with the weed whacker, but not too wide. Then the middle would have all the grass that you can't reach. So I'm thinking a couple twin size metal frames, throw them on the ground high up so he can weed whack underneath and get to both sides because it's only a twin size. And just have a couple of those, and that way it looks all uniform and no wild grass growing everywhere because outside where the pallets were, so much grass came through the middle and we didn't get in there and weed whack. The shade cloth I got from Home Depot. Just type in shade cloth. That's all I did, and I got some. Yep. A lot cheaper than having it made, custom made through Grower Solution. That's what I have on the greenhouse is from Grower Solution. And that was a little more expensive, but I wanted a good quality one for that. And get black. Yes, I was thinking futon frames too. Yes, they are all over the place for free usually. Something like that I can put the buckets on. They're high enough so I'm not breaking my back, and then he can get in and weed whack. And it's all nice and clean. You know? I don't like that grass shooting up everywhere because along the raised beds, he's got all grass growing, and that's what hides the bees' nests. I'm not going through the bees again next year. Oh no. And then Chris was looking at the farmer's place where we got our meat. They had beautiful tomatoes. And he's like, how do you get them so beautiful without all the pests getting like the bites and the cracking? She goes, well, we do them in a greenhouse. It controls the pests, the water, overwatering, the bugs, no insects, no problems with fungus and all that. So I think he was opening up his eyes a little bit because I kept saying I wanted another greenhouse on the side of the house. It's just more controlled growing that way. But if we did do it, I would buy a kit that's tall, tall, tall so that I could grow corn. I could grow tall stuff in there and not have to worry about it. You know, can only go so high in this greenhouse. And I don't want him to have to build it from wood. I want it a metal frame. My parents used the old washer drums, Muddy Brook. Yeah. I am leaving Northwest Florida today for home. Then I have the puppy sit at my sister's house till the 8th. My twins are leaving on the 8th to go with their dad. They go for their school physicals. They go for their physicals in the morning, and then I think he's gonna show up the day before so he can go with us. He usually goes with us. If he's down here to pick them up, he goes with us to the physicals. I know, Shift. I had never gotten stung by a bee till this year. I made it 50 years without being stung. Not freaking fun at all. I do not like it. I'm still feeling it today. I'm growing baby corn right now. I want to grow corn next year. I told Chris I want to do corn, and I want to have a watermelon patch on the ground. I will buy that weed barrier, like what we put on the floor of the greenhouse. I want to do it like Pinball does and Deep South does. I want to put a patch, cut the holes in it, and put watermelons in there, and just have an open patch, because that little area behind my garage is overrun and it's coming up the fencing sides. So I want to put corn in there next year and have my own pumpkin watermelon patch and cantaloupe patch. I know you're allergic. I know. You were talking about the EpiPens not too long ago. I didn't put no, I just put ice packs on it and that was it. The swelling's gone down now. It's just a little sore, but it's all right. I do have to get something to eat, guys. It's been almost an hour. It's been almost an hour. I'm going to go get something to eat, putter around here and see what else I can get into. I might go get those T-posts out of the shed and see if I can get them in. Although, I don't know if I can. I might just wait for Chris for that. It was nice he didn't have to work yesterday. I mean, Saturday. We got a lot done. Not as much as I had hoped. I got to get the broccolis in the raised bed soon. But, yeah, so everybody have a great day. I'm going to go and get something to eat. I'm a little hungry. And see y'all in the next one. Thank you all for coming.